Hey Siri,
Oh,
say
no.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. She just left me on red, bro. Siri just fucking left me on red.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God.
Hey Siri, say a tongue twister.
Siri sells Siri shells by the Siri shore.
Oh my God.
I'm never fucking asking you to do anything.
Oh my
Hey
God.
Siri, give me a tongue twister.
Sells Siri shells by the Siri shore.
It was the same one.
You're a
dude.
disgrace.
What the fuck?
Hey Siri, give me a
Is
tongue
there
twister.
something else I can?
No, you dumb bitch.
I won't respond to that.
Oh, that's mad.
Hey Siri, give me a titty
I'm
twister.
sorry, Siri. I love
Oh
you.
my God.
I think you're pretty great too.
Oh wow, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
God.
well, welcome to episode 4 of the Degenerates
Oh,
podcast.
was that the start? Oh shit.
Yeah, that was the start of that.
Damn.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to intro today?
Oh, you intro it every week. Oh my God, go for it. No, go for it, man. Go for it.
Oh boy.
I thought, well, what the bit? All right. Welcome to the Degenerates podcast. My name is FreshDudeGaming. Welcome everyone to the Degenerates. All right. Anyway, so this is BigMacKaz. This is CoolAce. Say hi, guys.
Wagwan.
Hello.
Joker couldn't be here today. I'm pretty sure he's busy with uni work today.
Yeah, uploading
or-
as well, that video. He's still editing.
Or
it.
probably, yeah, he's probably editing videos right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do another episode without him, and until then, he will probably be in another episode, probably in episode 5. So be on the
Hopefully.
lookout for that, and make sure to turn on your bell notifications for when the podcast
Make sure
episode.
to subscribe, like, and click that bell, all right? Or I'm gonna come to your fucking front door and oh my god, wait, did I talk about it in the last episode? No, hold on. So
What?
I had a landlord that was a fucking asshole, dude.
Oh,
So I
there
was
we
just
go.
looking up random shit to like be a dickhead to someone. I
Right.
signed him up for I signed him up for like this thing where it just sends so many scam emails to an email at once. And then I almost there's this website where you could order exotic animal shit.
No.
It just comes in a paper bag to
Oh
someone's
my
front door.
gosh!
It's
And I
gorilla shit.
almost delivered that to him. No, dude, they had like fucking zebras, lions. There's so much just
You
exotic
can
shit.
legally buy it though. That's the thing. That's like the one excrement you can actually purchase. What you would want that for, I have no idea. But you can.
I
It's
have
in
no
the UK
clue.
as well. When YouTubers used to do like a Mail Monday or like their PO box, people would send them like gorilla shit and all this stuff to their house. But like, why was your landlord an asshole? Like,
Oh,
what the
wait,
fuck
give me a
happened?
second. Hey, Alexa, can
No,
you
no.
add exotic animal shit to my shopping?
Oh jeez. Wait.
Ah! Damn it!
It's just your face of anticipation for that.
Oh my gosh, the anticipation, bro, for real.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Um,
Oh fuck!
So
Have
what
you
do-
guys
Anyways.
seen the? Oh,
What?
sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going off on a
Cool,
tangent
Ace's
again. Have
rant
you guys
here, come
seen those TikToks of people just going up their Echo Dot? Hold on. I just have to do it. All right, it's a lot funnier. Hold on.
We're watching a live TikTok right now unfold.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Alexa, can you fart for me?
Oh no.
Because if
Oh
you
my
if
gosh.
you whisper, she does it quietly. All right, Alexa, stop. All right, stop.
I imagine Alexa just records you farting in your sleep and then it just plays it back to you.
Dude, that'd be so fucking funny. Oh my god. Okay, you can continue on what
No,
you're
I was
saying.
going to ask you
I'm
a
so sorry.
question. I was going to ask, why do you hate your landlord? Like, what did he do to you that was that, or she do to you? that
So
bad?
we had a really good landlord in Grandin. I actually loved it there because I lived by a bike trail, and I
Yeah.
would literally just like ride my bike for like 18 miles a fucking day. You know, like I did that a lot. And
Yeah.
our landlord sold the plot to someone else, and that guy came along and he tried raising the price, even though he said he'd keep it the same. And then when we were moving out, he actually tried accusing us of stealing his AC unit that was clearly ours. So he literally went as far to call the cops. He
What?
called the police.
What an idiot!
And
What the hell,
they
dude?
came up and they're like, "Do you have any receipts to show that it was your AC?" And he's like, "No, but they stole it." And they're like, "So you called the police to try and say that they stole an AC unit, and you wasted our time." And they fucking left. And that was the end of it, dude. He was just such a fucking prick.
Did he go full carry? He was like, yeah, but there's something you must be able to do here, like, or like.
Oh, he
No,
probably
sir,
did. I
we
don't
can't
know.
do
They were in
anything.
the other yard talking to him, and then I think
Jesus
one of his
Christ.
friends like fucking mooned me or something. So I did the same damn thing back, dude. I just
Oh
fucking
my
waved my
gosh.
ass at him. And hey, at the time, I was
Oh
under the age
my.
of 18. I
Oh
was
no!
under the age of 18, so he is now a registered sex offender. Whoever the fuck you are, all right, you're going to jail, buddy.
Oh my
Okay?
god!
So
I don't know who the fuck he was, but he's going to jail at some point. All right.
So you're telling me your landlord accused you of stealing an AC unit and it wasted police law enforcement's time, and all the situation caused was some guy mooning you and becoming a.
It was at least like 400 pounds too. So there was a lot, that was like a full fucking moon.
That was a
That was
dummy,
two full moons at once. You know
That
what
was
I'm
a-
saying? Like, damn.
dummy thick moon that was. I
Yeah,
couldn't
dude,
imagine.
I'll
That's
tell you
so
what.
weird. Like in the UK, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't just turn around, pull your trousers down, and like just start shaking like your ass at someone like Nicki Minaj. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I fuck. It's rough, dude. It was, god damn.
Oh my God,
yeah,
that's-
fuck that place, dude. Holy shit. So now you know why I wanted to send exotic animal shit to his friend. There's
man.
now context to it.
Oh my!
I think
God.
I signed him up for like a porn site too or something. I think I signed him up for a couple actually.
Oh shit! So you have all his info.
This,
Oh fuck!
this was like a whole entire. This wasn't just like off the cuff. This was planned and premeditated, though. Like 100%.
Yeah, no. I wait. No, we were in the car, like with my cousin, and we were on the way to like move into
Oh,
our new
no.
house,
Yeah.
and I still had his phone number, so we called him. And my cousin, since he doesn't know what he sounds like, he just answers the phone. He's like, "Hey, hey," and the guy's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Is your refrigerator running?" The guy was like, "No, I don't think so." He's like, "Well, you better go catch it, you fucking dumbass!" And then he just hung up the phone.
Done him. Absolutely
Oh,
done him at that point.
He
Hey,
fucked
bro,
him. His
got him, bro.
reputation
Got
was
him
over.
so good. Oh,
my
shit!
god, that shit was so fucking funny.
Oh,
man.
Fuck,
fuck.
man.
Holy fuck!
Alrighty. Oh my god. Well, anyways.
That's what an opening story, eh? Oh.
So yeah, officially now, boys, I actually get my chair today, which is fucking amazing. I am
Finally.
actually very happy.
'Cause you've been
I
sitting
am
on,
happy
Actually, be
to
a
get it.
gamer.
been sitting
Now
on
I
the
can
kitchen
actually be
table,
a real
haven't you?
gamer. Huh?
Hold on.
Have you been sitting on like a
I
kitchen
have
dining
I have to
chair?
get out of here. All right, I'm
No.
too busy gaming.
Yeah, my chairs get to do that too, asshole. Fuck
I
off.
would-
It's like bleeding. It's
I would
scaring
do.
me.
I would do it with this. I'm scared. I'm gonna fucking die.
Look, the
Though.
dog. The dog's here.
You're gonna
Hey,
fall.
dog. Come here.
It just sounds like
Come
my
here,
chair's
come
fine.
up
That's as
here.
far back as it goes. Like this is
No,
how we're doing the podcast.
I-
now. We're just gonna be laying the back like this. This is how.
I can't even do that. Fuck you guys.
The Degenerates podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the
So-
morbidly my £500 life edition.
Oh my god, dude. So I watch Cinnamon Toast Ken a lot because he does like reaction shit,
Oh yeah.
and he reacted to like my 1,000-pound sister or whatever.
Jesus.
And one of them got enough weight loss to like get the surgery to
Yeah.
like lose more weight, and the other one didn't. So she's just like blaming the other sister, just like, "Oh, you're the reason I'm still fat." Like,
No, that's not how that works.
No, that's not how that works. dude.
works.
The
So
reason
I
why you're
think
still
she
fat.
actually gained 50 pounds because she was pissed that her sister lost the weight.
Oh my god. Was it
Yeah.
those two like big sisters? They're like from Texas or something, or like Yeah, I think I know the one.
Yeah.
Is it the one where she turns around in the doc's office going, "You ain't a prize" or something like that?
I think she said something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where
They were
what is that
hilarious.
video, by the way? I forgot what that was. Like, I've been paid all my bills. Wait, what was it? Hold on.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know why during say during the last year I like used to watch My £500 Life. I'm just thinking like how
I hear this.
that's like impressive.
Yeah, the
how
1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah, it's like
it like blows my mind just how much weight like a
I
person
paid my
can
bills.
gain,
My
you know
bills
what I'm
are
saying?
paid.
it's impressive like how fat you can fucking get without like having serious health like problems for a few years. Like it's
Literally saying,
crazy.
"Try being my." Yeah. Oh my gosh.
yeah, like
Well, like I'm really glad that one of the biggest things from moving across the country, like I again when I was in Florida, I was literally just sitting in my room on my ass every day, just streaming, and
Yeah.
that was like terrible for my health. And like ever since I moved to Michigan, in like the span of like 2.5, 3 months, I've lost like I think it's like 35 pounds already.
That's
like
good, man.
I actually just getting up and
gosh.
doing shit is
Yeah.
making me lose weight.
yeah, that's
which is good.
Same thing happened to me. Like I moved house. I was like I don't know what it is in pounds, but I lost something like 8 kg like in the space of over a month. I was like,
Hey Siri, what's 8 kilograms to pounds?
Kilograms is 17.6
Oh.
pounds.
Good
yeah,
job.
yeah. I was like, I lost so much weight from like moving and shit, like, and plus like walking around a lot more. Plus, since I'm like now working again, I'm now like a lot more active during my week. They're just sort of sitting here, you know, hunchback of Notre Dame, fucking posture check
Yeah,
every
man.
5 seconds. like,
Well, yeah, it's not even like I'm doing like heavy active exercises either, right? I'm
It's
just
just
like
moving.
walking.
yeah,
Like
Yeah, it's just
literally
moving, yeah.
just moving. It's just like whenever I quit soda back in like 2018, I lost like 20 pounds. So I was just like, God damn. Like even just doing little shit like that just like can insanely change your weight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Because I know that we're all trying to actively lose weight, but it's also like the depression block, or especially a mental state that you're in that you
100%.
can't seem to get out of. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you try everything that you do just to get out of that state, so you can actually start working on yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you can get bigger and everything. Like my arms are still sore, but I feel good because I lost my belly fat. I lost most of it, and I feel good about it. I
Yeah.
feel really good about it.
Well, that's like another good reason that I moved to Michigan that I'm happy about. You know, I moved here now that I'm more active and living a more active lifestyle. I have noticed that I've been a lot happier. You know,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm not just stuck in a room all
100%.
day. Like I am definitely like way more fucking happy now, and I don't know. Sometimes I do get like I don't know if you guys are like this, but if I'm like around a big crowd of people for a long time, I just get really anxious. So sometimes I do like fall back into like a depressed state just because I'm around a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very like antisocial kind of guy, so it's hard for me to have to like get used to being around people like 24/7, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm definitely like more comfortable being like on Discord and shit. Like, I've been told in person I'm like pretty good around people. Like, just talking to like random people, I'm pretty good at. But like in my head, I'm just going, "Fuck!" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah, no,
calm
I
and
fucking
collected.
feel that, dude.
But yeah,
Like, oh hey, you're a really common person. You're pretty chill. Just on the inside, you're literally just like it's like
You're
that
dying
fucking
inside.
gif of SpongeBob where like it goes inside his brain and they're all just like throwing papers and there's a fucking fire going on in the
Oh,
office.
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
do we
Pretty
do?
much. So, yep. What do we do?
Oh,
But yeah,
fuck, dude.
dude. No, yeah, for real though. Like it's more different than it is online than it is in
100%.
social. Like, yeah, like if you're in a social circle in like IRL, like it becomes very. You're mellowed out. You're chill. You're like, you know, like if anything you want to speak on, go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like inside, it just feels like, oh my gosh, like I gotta talk to so many people. Oh, what do we do? Oh, fire, fire, fire! Literally.
I've gotten used to it over the years. Like when I was a lot younger, like growing up, because like I went to an all boys school, so it was like, especially talking to like females was like a massive challenge. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I used to be one of those people that would be like, oh, let's go. It's a thing with boobs, fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, how do I,
Boobs.
how do I, yeah. So like, moving from like an all boys school to like, you know, actually meeting girls and like going out and stuff like took like a few years to adjust to. I won't lie, but that's like a whole different aspect to like even just enjoying talking to people. But I got better over the years because I feel like I got to the age now. I'm like, what's the worst that's gonna happen if I say hello to like, or if I mingle with like people I've never spoken to before? Like, I just be myself. If they think I'm weird and stupid, then fuck it, I don't care. Like,
yeah, and
that's
besides,
the big thing, right?
yeah,
You know,
that's a big thing. Yeah,
if people don't accept you, then just like fuck them.
Why would I hang around with them? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. And well, if you guys don't already know, your boy has officially gone out with a woman.
Hey,
two girls,
fucking go on, mate!
Let's go!
Yeah! Let's go!
Let's go!
But honestly, no. But all thanks to my brother for giving me advice. I mean, it's been a while since I've dated someone. I think like the last relationship I had was about a couple months ago, maybe 7 months ago. I think. I don't know how long it's been. But however, yeah, in my own mental state, like, dude, I was dealing with some shit and I still am, but I'm willing to like, you know, make it better because that's where working out comes in. Like, I'm willing to make myself a better life. That's where YouTube and Twitch comes in. That's gonna make me that's gonna help me a ton, as well, because I've been in so many shitty situations back then, like with my dad, and you know, like you were there, Zach. You know all the fiascos, and
Well, I was going on my own shit as well, my own house before I moved out. But you know, yeah, you told me quite a few things that were going on. Like, I think everyone has their own shit all the time going on. Like, it's just how you deal with it. And like, I definitely think exercise is like a contributing factor towards like definitely getting a better mindset, because it's just like
true.
It increases like testosterone levels. It increases like just mood and energy as well. Like, the more you work out, the more energized you are for each day. Like, than rather sit down moping and shit. Like,
you know, being in a different mental state, the testosterone levels are good. You got your energy and all that. And honestly, I think it's always a good like coping mechanism too, like to work out, because if someone, you know, say for instance, like, I know heartbreak is a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's also a way to like, okay, like, you know, I can't worry about this person now. Like, I gotta focus on me. I gotta focus on what's right, and I gotta focus on what's, you know, important at hand. Because if I'm reading a book, you know, say for instance, my brother showed me the 48 laws of power, right?
Right.
The 16th law is saying, if I have it on here, let me see.
Yeah, like,
I do not know. I went to my email.
I feel like heartbreak really does break like a man, or like it breaks anyone. But I think men, especially if they get dumped as well, like they take it the hardest. I feel a lot of the time.
Yeah, they do. So basically, the 16th law, I did talk about this with some more last night.
Yeah,
it's saying use absence to increase respect and honor. Too much circulation makes the price go down. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in a group, temporary withdrawal from it will make you more talked about, even more admired. You must learn when to leave, create value through scarcity. So with my brother's advice, like, you know, it worked. Like, it works, you know, especially with that girl, because honestly, like, I like her a lot. And I'm pretty sure she likes me too. I'm hoping so, but if not, then that's totally fine. Like, I can't say for anything for her. Like, I remember talking about it with you guys.
Well, yesterday.
Before, like, I think it was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
It was yesterday, and I was like saying like, okay, so, you know, she needs, like, she just, you know, I'm not gonna mention who this person is, but she just got out of a 4-month relationship.
Not very long though.
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
Yeah, 4 months is like dating, kind of like. That's not really like a
Yeah.
relation. I don't know. Other people class things as different. Do you know what I mean, don't let me tell you how to live your life, but like,
Yeah.
for me, that's quite a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Um,
So pretty much, she said she had some issues. She's going through a lot of things. She's been heartbroken. She has trust issues, but that's okay. Like you're going through your emotions. You're going through a lot of things, and honestly, I'm kind of glad that I invited her out for Korean barbecue. But
Yeah.
we all agreed upon it. But yeah, it was
I love
basically.
Koreans.
Just wanted to get that one out there, yeah. You like?
I don't know about those northerns.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
No,
God.
no, Supreme Leader, we love you. There's not that get it
We
twisted.
love you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's.
I'm kidding.
All right. Anyways, but yeah, we went to the Korean barbecue place. We agreed on drinking some sake. They were drinking soju, obviously, for that.
Hmm.
But yeah, it felt really good to get out. Like I've been going out a lot more. Like I've been driving around. I've been like, just trying to figure myself out. Like, and what do I need in this life? And the important part was just like God, but most importantly, working on myself too.
Ah.
Because honestly, dude, like I was in a shitty mental state, and God changed that for me. College changed that for me. Going out more changed that for me. It just felt good. Like it felt really, really good just to get out. And of course, we went to the bar afterwards. We started drinking and all that. And honestly, shit started getting serious. Like she was telling me all
I
about
was
it, man.
about to make the raunchiest fucking joke.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Do
Go
it.
for
I
it,
was
dude.
gonna say you didn't pull a Bill.
Oh, fucking naff.
Hey.
God damn it.
Oh my
Damn it,
god.
Bobby.
You're fucked
Bleep
up.
that out. Bleep that out. All right.
No, dude, I don't.
All I
I don't.
said was. Oh fuck!
Shit, bro.
Anyway,
No, but
continue. I'm sorry.
no, it's alright.
Fucking
But
hell.
no, dude, like for real though, like I understand she was getting drunk and everything, and that's okay. Like you're having fun, you're having a good time. I was also having a good time.
Hmm.
But I had to make sure she was okay because she was like, she was like trembling a little bit.
Did you drop her home, or like did you like just let her
No,
go
no,
away?
no. I was trying to make sure that she was okay to go home. Made sure she drank some water to sober her up a little bit. But yeah, she was okay to go home. Like I'm glad she made it home safely.
Yeah.
She also invited me for Jack in the Box, but my brother was like, "Hey, no, like don't do that." Yeah.
Don't be the friend.
Yeah, don't be the friend. I'm not trying to be friends though, man. I'm trying to be more than friends. Because honestly, with this girl, like I think it's, I think it's great, but I need to see where it goes, and I'm pretty sure she needs to see the same thing. Like, but yeah,
to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah, go for
whenever Big Mac was talking about like guys taking it harder, I remember that I was in like a fucking 3-year relationship.
Damn.
And the whole time, I'm not gonna say her name or anything, but like she was, I don't know, there was a lot of things that were very problematic with me at the beginning of that the relationship. Like I absolutely hated how it ended, but like I wouldn't have changed that relationship because it made me a lot better of a person.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I started that relationship when I was in like fucking private school, and I like we talked about it last episode how I was raised in a family where like being gay was looked down upon and shit like that. And I feel like that relationship really changed it a lot.
Yeah.
But god damn, dude, she chose the worst fucking time to break up with me because it was literally the very first day of spring break my senior year. And I didn't, that's when I moved to a new school, like out of private schools. I didn't know anyone anybody at all. I literally sat outside to eat my lunch while I was on the phone with my girlfriend. Like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I didn't know anyone. It was fucking terrible. And that spring break fucking sucked.
Yeah, I
like
can
it
imagine.
was bad. But I don't know. Then like a year later, was it a year?
I don't know,
I
mate.
can't
Only you know
remember.
this.
Um,
So I mean,
but like a year and a half went by, and like I was just there were a couple girls I talked to that I was just like fucking around with, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But overall, it didn't really lead into anything. And
just a slut phase.
then I got this app called Yubo where you just
I've
like
seen this.
you
Yeah.
could so you could do like live streams and like talk to people and shit. And that's how I met. I don't even know if she wants me to talk about it, but it's too late. That's how I met my current girlfriend, the
Yeah.
one that I moved across country for. I told her dog was cute, and she told me I had a small upper lip. So
Nice.
that's how it all began.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Damn.
So it's really crazy
How you meet
where life
people.
can take you sometimes.
Oh,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
That's like I had a really bad breakup as well. Like we'll all get it out in the open today. But yeah, like this girl I was dating when I used to work at a certain place years ago. Met her through there. Was like, you know, went out with her for quite a few months. A lot of bad stuff happened, like, which wasn't our fault. I'm probably not gonna get into it because it's just like it'll be like a proper sob story, and I just like can't be honest with
Bro,
this
we're
shit.
all gonna cry now.
Bruh.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. You made us cry. How dare you? No, I'm joking.
do I have tissues? Yeah, but I have my Taco Bell napkins.
I've
so
got
don't worry.
I've got used cum tissue somewhere, but I don't know. I don't think they'll be good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, she broke up with me. I think it was like 4 days before she went to Spain for like a lad's holiday, like a ladies' holiday. So basically,
ladies' holiday.
yeah. So like you go away, you get absolutely drunk, and basically, you know what happens on those kind of parties when you go to like a
Oh yeah.
a sort of
Yeah, yeah,
student tourist place. Like yeah, so I was just like, yep, I knew exactly what this was. And then yeah, that breakup kind of sucked because like we went through quite a lot together, so it was like very hard. It was like, but I'm trying to make it better, and she's like, no, you can't. I'm like, and she was kind of a bit like, it was kind of your fault, and I'm like, great, thank you, like that's amazing. If there's I don't know if I want to talk about the context of it, but it was like essentially
You don't
yeah.
have to if you
No,
don't.
no,
want
you don't.
to.
You don't have to, dude. But yeah, the thing about relationships is that the time that you invest, and
Yeah.
especially the emotion behind it, dude, you can't just be like, oh yeah, well, you know, blah blah blah, this and that. Like I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I get to cheat on you. I get to do this.
No,
you don't.
I always feel like in relationship, there's always one that's more invested than the other. Like you both can still like each other, but there's always like one that's still like more keen or more like want to give it a go.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing, but I'm not saying like, oh, this person's like up here with you and you're like down there, like you don't give a shit. It's like it's kind of like this. It's still high, but one person always has like more of a oomph to like get things going and like have feelings. I always feel.
Oh yeah, and to be honest, like whatever you guys invest it into each other, and that's what makes you grow.
Yeah.
As a couple, and especially telling me your dreams and your goals. Like I want to be behind you all the way, but if you're gonna fuck around or play around with my feelings, like what's the whole point of
I just feel
being
like
there for you?
they have to be supportive of like what you do. Like Nutella doesn't like she supports like all this like what I do, like Twitch, you know, voiceover, and like the podcast and stuff. Like she says, don't get me wrong, I don't think she understands a lot of it, but like she still supports everything that I do for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like and then I
So
support
that's a
her
big
choice and
thing,
stuff.
right? Is that you don't need to be involved
Yeah, that's what I was looking
with
for.
what the other person does, but you can be supportive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
involvement doesn't it really helps if you're involved, right? But like you don't need to be.
Yeah.
You can just be like
You necessarily
Yeah,
don't have to be
like,
involved.
She doesn't need to watch all your fucking streams, and she doesn't need to like do a bunch of shit for you. She can just be like, "Hey, I'm proud of you," type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what we appreciate is that like we hear we're proud of you in a moment, like that's where the shit like actually makes us love them more because they're like, oh shit, like I'm proud of you for doing this, like hey, you're doing a good job. And yeah, especially with
if like a person was to turn around and be like, if say like Nutella turned around and was like, oh, I don't like you streaming, you need to stop this now, like I don't like it,
if she doesn't like it, that would have been like,
if your partner is like that, like they're trying to like not belittle you, but basically take you away from like something you enjoy, then fuck them off like completely. Like I said this to the
that's
time.
a big thing, right?
Oh yeah, that's a really big thing when
And
it
I would
comes
expect
into
the same
relationship.
thing if I said something to Nutella about like what she did. I said I don't support that. I think it's a stupid, like don't do it. I'm just like I would expect her to get annoyed at me. Like it works both ways. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's where like I don't know what it is, but I think it's like the 50-50 rule, like where it's just like guys get 50 and girls get 50.
Yeah.
And honestly, that wouldn't make any sense, bro. Like you guys got to give each other 100%. Like yeah, you can have your own space. Like that's something that I understand. Like if you need time, I get that. If you need to get away, I get that. Like just don't go off and do something stupid where it's like, oh man, like like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get drunk, I'm gonna go with a guy tonight, like I'm gonna
oh man,
do all these things.
So many problems if like you get that text like, oh yeah, I'm just with a bunch of guys. I'd be like, really?
So a big thing that I always like that my mom said, and I don't even know if like it's properly true, but like she said a relationship like isn't always 50-50. Like there are a lot of times where like you have to be ready for the ups and the downs because sometimes you're gonna have to give 75 while they give 25. Because like you'll go through some really fucking rough shit. Like you always like that's the big thing. I feel like a lot of people dive into a relationship without even like thinking about that kind of shit. Like you gotta be prepped to like support this person, even if they're gonna be like a dick to you for a little bit. You gotta like still be there for them. Because there are times where I'm an absolute fucking asshole to my girlfriend, but like she's still there for me, and I can't thank her enough for it.
It's happened on the other side as well. Like they've been a complete asshole as well at some point, and you just sort of sit there with your tongue and just go, okay, okay,
yep,
and then you just sort
and
of,
I'm
like,
still working on that. I am still working on like the whole like, okay, I just have to get used to it, because sometimes she will go through shit.
Yeah,
like there are a lot of bad shit that can happen, and like you just got to be prepped to be like a rock like for your person.
Like I don't like people when they go into a relationship. They're like, "Oh, we're not going to be one of those couples that argue and like get annoyed." But we're going to say happy rainbows and sunshine out my asshole. And it's like, no, you.
I fucking hate people.
You will argue. Like you will get really, really pissed off at each other at some points, but you'll still like love each other. Don't get me wrong.
Like that gets if you go into a relationship like that, it's just going to make it toxic.
Yeah,
that's how you start a toxic relationship.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And honestly, like that's what's called the honeymoon phase. Like, you go through your little honeymoon phase and everything. But dude, you got to be real with someone with like, okay, like we are going to get into arguments. We're going to get into some fights, but that's okay because that just makes you human.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes us human.
Arguments like grow the relationship, if anything. Like, it'll be suck and like, you both might have a little cry or whatever, but like you'll come together after it and be like, right, this is what is wrong, this is what we need to do to solve it, and now we're better because of it. It's like it's the whole point
that's
of
the
like
big thing, right?
It's like leveling up essentially the relationship is having arguments. So I'm not saying have arguments all the time, but have like healthy arguments, like where you will, you'll probably shout
if
at
you
each
need
other
to get something off your chest, then like you need to get off your chest. I feel like you should never hide something.
No,
like don't hide shit.
Yeah, if you really bottle that shit up, dude, it's gonna eat you up inside, and you're gonna say something.
I was a bottler.
You're gonna say something.
Like I used to bottle shit up, and then it'd be like it wouldn't even be like I'd keep it all in. I'd be like, okay, okay, okay. And then one day, like, someone would just say the wrong thing to me, and I would just go, "You fucking what, mate?" Like, and I would just literally go off on everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a lot better at, like, not doing that anymore, but I feel like that's like a sort of thing that men probably do, just bottle everything up, and then eventually when it just, like,
Well,
someone
so
do something.
the big thing that I fucking hate about society
Here we go.
is that we still think it's wrong to get therapy. And I wish that wasn't still like a stigma in society, is that
Oh yeah.
men should be allowed to share their feelings.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like, I think it is fucking ridiculous
Uh,
that you expect someone to just hold every single thing in
Yeah.
and not have a breaking point.
Mm. It's,
Like, that's bad.
like, I've definitely been a lot more in, like, recent years open with my friends. I'd be like, listen, guys, I feel like fucking shit at the moment. And they'll be like, oh, what's up? Like, I've got, like, friends that definitely will, like, reciprocate the same thing back. They'll be like, are you okay? Like, is everything all right? Like, they'll ask how I am and, like, how I'm feeling and shit. Like, but there is a lot of groups out there of, like, friends that... I also think as well, on the flip side, I think a lot of people don't believe their friends would actually, like, ask them how they are if they just said they're not having a good day. You'd be surprised. Like, you know who your friends are if, like, I turned around and
Yeah.
said, I'm not feeling good, and my friends would be like, as I just said, how are you and shit, like, what's wrong? If your friends were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, man, whatever, like, that's not a friend. Like, that's not someone you can confide in.
Yeah, that's not...
mhm.
I feel like you can... If you want to actually have conversations with me and shit, then you need to be ready to, like, just take in a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am
no
a
doubt.
very open person. Like, I've been like that a lot the past couple of years, where, like, if I become friends with someone, I will tell them, like, my fucking life story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I am a pretty much open book, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I feel like it's so much easier.
Do you start every life story, though, with the air conditioning story of some guy mooning you?
I
when you were, like,
should.
16?
I should. I will remember that next time. I even talked to someone, like, on the street. I'm just like, yeah, I moved here from Florida because some guy mooned me
It's
and
a
thought that I stole his
400-pound
AC.
Big Show man mooned me.
I got mooned by a gorilla. All right, like, it was bad.
But yeah, like, for real though, like, you should always be there for your significant other as they should be for you, because
Yeah.
you know, like, dude, this girl, like, she told me about what she wanted to do. I was like, what was your dream? What is your dream career? She told me she wanted to be a writer, and she got inspired from Stephen King. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this girl means business. Like, why has she
Jesus.
why why has she done something like that?
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
me, I'm very experienced in relationships, but not experienced to know about, like, oh, okay, like, do this, do that, do this, do that. Because honestly, I think I was doing it wrong completely, because my dad just said be yourself, and I was being myself, because that's where I became more open and honest.
yeah.
The last relationship I had, like, I think it was a serious relationship for 8 months or something like that. It was off and on. We fought a lot. Like, I started projecting my own insecurities onto her. She started projecting her own insecurities onto me.
Yeah.
It just went full circle, dude. Like,
I do have
don't get me wrong. I still care about her. I still, want the best for her. I just, like, for me, I just don't care,
yeah.
because that is your life. You do what you will. Me, I'm gonna live my life my own way too.
Yeah.
So, and that means I don't have to spend time wasting my energy and my mind, my thoughts on you. Like, you do what is necessary to you. Me, I'm gonna do what I think is best for me.
Yeah. I do have a fucked up crazy ex story though, if you want to hear it.
Go for it.
I don't think I told this story before, but basically I ended up after that, like, relationship I talked about broke up. Obviously, I went into the famous sort of, like, slut phase of my life, and essentially, essentially, I met this girl at the club. It was a goth chick as well, by the way. Let's just get that clarified.
Oh shit!
Like, proper
Did
goth.
she have
Like,
some good goth Bobby milkers?
Let's just say that like she was a big chick.
Now, when you say big, do you mean like
Man,
built like a
man,
Samsung
she
fridge,
had
or
the
like
fucking ass? No, anyway,
she need a license for that dump truck?
Damn,
Or,
getting
like,
real
what are we talking about?
yeah, so I ended up meeting her in a club. She went to university quite far away from the town I lived in. It was like a hour and a half like train journey. Not even an hour and a half, like 2 hour train journey to get to her place. And like this chick, oh my god. So she started her first year at university. Now in your first year at university, like there's pretty much like no exams. It's just like all of it's like coursework and like so like you sort of just do it while you're learning. So there's no like big finals that you guys have. So most people in the first year of uni in England will just go out partying. Like they'll go clubbing on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday set. They'll just go drinking every day. So this chick moved into her dorms with obviously a bunch of random people. The people in her dorms didn't like her that much, and I understand why they didn't like her. She was fucking crazy. Like she wasn't like. It turns out I learned later she was bipolar, but she wasn't taking her meds properly, so she wasn't properly medicated. So she was up and down like constantly in terms of mood and everything. So one night they were all gonna go out to the club together, like her entire like dorm room or whatever. The people in her dorm, obviously they were pre-drinking and stuff like that. They left without her because they did not like her at all. So
Damn.
they left her while she was like getting ready or something in her room. Didn't realize they all left, so they all just left, fucked off and that. And so, what was the most reasonable thing you thought to do? Anyone hazard a guess?
I don't know.
Call
I
them?
really don't.
Nope. She decided to go to the kitchen, grab the largest kitchen knife that she possibly could find, and slice down her arm.
Ah!
Yep. I got a phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning after I finished work by her friend who was like, yeah, she's in the hospital right now. I was like, what the fuck happened? And he was like, oh, I can't really explain right now. There's just like a lot of blood and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm thinking like, I can't even get to this place to see if she's okay. But I get a phone call at like 4 in the morning. She's like, yeah, I've just had my, I took a kitchen knife to my arm because they pissed me off. And I was like, what? Like Jesus Christ, like, and she had to have like stitches and glue in her like it's literally like from the bend in your elbow like all the way down to like the wrist, fam, of like where she cut herself. It was crazy.
Oh
I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, a lot of people don't take their medication seriously.
No.
And that's bad. That's very bad.
No.
Like,
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah, I still
dude.
went out with a chick for 2 months.
Oh my god.
fucking you were down bad, huh?
You're down bad.
Oh, bro, I had an argument with her one night, and it was like really bad. Like she shouted at me, and I had to sleep next to her, and I was like, "Please don't let this bitch kill me. Please don't let this bitch kill me." And I woke up the next morning. I was like, "I'm fine. I'm alive. Holy shit! Let's go get KFC or some shit."
Let's go!
Yeah.
Pogger's in the chat, boys.
It's some chicken.
Did he get stabbed?
Oh my
in my
gosh.
sleep?
Fuck, dude.
Dude,
Uh,
that's crazy. Fuck.
I actually would have been terrified going to bed that night.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was scared shitless. I was like facing the wall because it was like a single bed because it was only like a university dorm room. So on this
Facing the
single
wall.
bed, I'm thinking like she's in stabbing range. Like I'm fucked, and I'm up against the wall as well. Like I'm fucked.
No way can I escape now.
Oh, crazy.
Oh shit, bro. But yeah, honestly, with this girl though, like, I'm hoping it works out. But I'm also hoping that she'll figure shit out too. Like,
Yeah.
as we're talking, you know, me and her, like, if we're talking, I hope she figures her shit out because I can't always do it for her.
Yeah.
Like, because that's just learning to be independent.
Mm.
Like, you got to learn how to be independent on your own. I got to learn to be an independent myself. Like, you know, it goes both ways. Like,
100%.
you know, just figure out your problems too. And if you need my help, let me know.
Trust. That's very good.
But yeah,
yeah, 'cause-
especially the fake friends part.
I
yeah,
fucking
like
hate
that-
fake people. Like I hate people that pretend to be your friend because you have something to offer or because they know That I've had it before. Like I've had people just message me like saying, "I'll come out" or whatever, and they know that I'll buy drinks at the bar or whatever, and then like they won't invite me to any other like social gathering or whatever. Or like I had a friend one time. This is how I knew this person was a bit of an asshole. We needed like a few more people to come watch the football with us, because I think if you wanted to book a table, because due to the restrictions and stuff, it was like a maximum of 6 people. We had like 4 people already going to watch the football match at the pub, and I suggested like one person to come with us because like we all went to school together. I was like, oh, I can invite this person, like, and he knows this person and that person in the group, so it's completely fine. And he went, yeah, I don't think that guy would suit the vibe of the group. And I'm like, what do you mean the vibe of the group? You
hey, buddy, I
dickhead?
don't think he passes the vibe check. So
I literally just stared at my phone with this text message going, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're not going to invite someone because it doesn't suit the vibe of the group. He knows like 2 people already, myself and another person, and you know him as well because you went to fucking school with him. I know he wasn't in your little friend group like when we were at school together, but like, what are you talking about? A vibe, suit the vibe of the group.
See,
a vibe. What is a vibe of the group?
That's what I hate,
Dickhead.
bro. Like people are fucked up, man. People are like really messed up. It's because they're not very open-minded. Because if they say that, they say something like that means they're dealing with something internally.
No,
they're dealing with something very personal, because that's what shows that you're insecure about that person, because you're afraid that they're gonna take your friends away.
I don't even think it was that. It was just like, doesn't suit the vibe. What do you? I just,
or that.
I
mean, I don't know.
We're not
man.
in high school anymore. There's no social class ranking anymore.
I don't
that's
think
gone.
he's gonna fit into my clique. So,
bro,
I don't want to be given a whirly swirly in the toilet. All right, so he's not gonna be with us.
We never got whirly swirlies at school. Luckily, we just had people shitting on like the toilet seat, and that was it. Like no, did I ever tell you that this I know a friend of mine, Will, that explains so much better, but because I went to an all boys school, it was just alpha male and testosterone flying left, right and center. Like it was
God.
So one day, like, someone decided, we never found out who it was, like the poo bandit, but fucking literally someone decided to go into the toilet and just shit on like the toilet seat, but at the front where the bend is. So, like, they perfectly curved a turd round it. And not only that, because my school was, like, full of Neanderthals, people started poking shit into it. Like literally, you come back the next day, people sprinkled, like, hundreds of thousands, like, chocolate bar wrappers, pencils, rubber, just pushing it into it and just leaving it. So it became almost like a work of art, like a shrine, essentially, to the school. And people,
shit shrine.
Yeah, shit shrine. So people come by every day. There was a queue outside the fucking toilet block to go and see this turd with stuff poking out of it. That sums up my school.
Making admission tickets, just like $5 to see the turd shrine.
No, my school toilets are horrible. Like, someone wrote the ending of Modern Warfare 3 on the bathroom wall. It just said "Soap dies at the end of Modern Warfare 3," and we were just like, "Why?"
That is so fucking.
No, stupid, another one. People used to say. People used to write on the top of like the stool in like Sharpie would be "tick if you would fuck Miss whatever teacher's name," and there'd be like 100 ticks from left to right on the toilet wall of just ticks saying like I would fuck this teacher.
But no, for real though, like, dude, just the fake friends, like it's so fucked up, man. Like you'll see that everywhere you go. There's no escaping it. There's like, but it's also a lesson. Like, it's also a lesson to learn from them and to understand like where they're coming from, but also the fact that, okay, now I know not to, hang out with this person, but also be open, because you never know what opportunities can or doors can open, really. Like, you never know, because it's always possible, dude. You always know when that opportunity opens. You talk to them, you hang out with them, you do all these things.
It's not even about like having an opportunity. It's just being a nice fucking person, really. At the end of the day,
well, that's what I feel like.
Because
the platform that we revolve around can be very bad.
It can be very toxic.
So many fake people, dude. There was this one guy who like joined our streaming community whenever I was still part of like the Scuff Gang, and we were like very open and nice to him. We let him like self-advertise and shit. We were fine with it, and he knocked on my friend Keen, and he said the only reason that you have any followers is probably because you're a woman. And then me and Keen were streaming Stardew Valley.
Oh god.
And he was streaming some other stupid shit. I can't even remember what happened.
No.
He came into my chat. I think he got pissed because I made a joke or something.
Yeah.
And then he just like went on a rampage in his stream. He started like yelling, spewing out the N-word. And then
what a fucking
he also lived in Florida.
Oh,
so
god.
he started saying his address so that we could come to his address and that he could beat my friend Kyle's ass. Mind you, Kyle is 5'2", so there was no way in hell Kyle's 5'2" little ass was gonna go all the way out of his way just to see some fucking kid, okay? But like, why?
It reminds me of that It reminds me of that South Park episode where it's like, "Come on, bro. Come on, swing first, bro." They're going around in a circle. And like, "Come on, swing first, bro. Come on, bro." I hate that alpha male big dick energy bullshit where they're like, yeah, this is my address. Yeah, come to my house now. I'm like, why would I come to your house for you to fight me? That seems stupid. Like,
that's fucking dumb. Like,
that's really dumb, bro.
I'll put you back down.
Honestly.
You're a pussy. You're a pussy because you didn't come all the way to my house.
You're not coming all the way to my house. You're a bitch.
It's actually like that though. It's like, what the
I just
fuck?
don't care because I'm the bigger person, dumbass.
Fuck. Like, what do you want from me?
I live at this address. Go to my house. I'll fuck you up.
And he was fucking being a dick and shit, dude. I don't know why.
For what reason?
He probably had problems. You know, like he definitely had some fucking problems. Like he fucking. I knew from the start that he probably had problems because he fucking like drank every day.
Jesus Christ.
He drank so much. And oh my god, there was this other kid who like we let him into the streaming community and we thought he was all sweet and shit. You know, we played some games together, and all of a sudden, like he put a black profile picture on all of his social media.
Oh my gosh, that's how you know. That's how you know.
Just a black screen,
just a black screen. Just black.
Was this during
all
the
Black
Lives Matter like thing?
No.
Oh, it wasn't during that time. Okay.
This was back in like 2019.
Okay, I just thought I'd clarify in case people got confused. This was like a BLM thing.
He said one last thing on the Discord, and I think it was he's like goodbye or something, and like his Discord profile picture was black,
right?
And like we had like preteens and teenagers in the fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Like, and some of them were like autistic. Like so like the whole Discord just started freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I texted
himself.
this guy. We all were spamming his fucking socials, making sure it was okay.
Yeah.
And then on his fucking Twitter, he said, so just to be very, very sure that he was okay and that he was not about to hurt himself, we literally like called the police. We called the cops for a wellness check. And then on his fucking Twitter, he said, imagine getting woken up at 12 just for the fucking fake friends you had to call the cops on you.
I think that's
of course we were going to fucking call the like, so that at that point, I fucking started blocking him on everything. And he messaged me on Discord. He's like, bro, I didn't mean it. I was just going to sleep. What? What do you mean?
Oh, my God.
You're telling me that every time you go to sleep, you change all your profile pictures to black and say goodbye?
Bro, that's some teenage edgy shit. I'm sorry.
That's like some fucking imagine you just lie down, just like crawling in my
In my
skin.
skin.
Like, honestly,
These
dude, at that
wounds will
point, I
not
knew
heal.
this guy's a fucking piece of trash.
Yeah, like, we're
and
not-
I kicked him out of everything.
No, fair play. Like, we're not disrespecting the fact that like people do have like those like have bad days and have like suicidal like thoughts and stuff. But when people do it for attention, fuck
Don't
you,
do it for
honestly.
attention, because if
Yeah,
you
don't
do
do
that
it for
shit for
attention, bro.
attention, you're a piece of shit.
You're a dickhead.
Okay,
I
like
hate
that's
you
just how it
instantly.
is. Maybe you do have problems, but don't fucking spew out your problems for attention.
Exactly.
You need to go get some fucking help.
If like
Okay,
That's true.
when people are serious about their problems, like they talk about it, they don't make a whole song and dance about like shit. Do you know what I mean? Like doing all that like black profile stuff and saying goodbye. That's just like I don't know. It's such a weird thing to sort of grow
Honestly,
and talk about and be like talk about it in the correct manner. But I think people would understand what I'm going for here. Like you know the ones that like just do it for attention because they love it.
there are fake.
Don't do it
ones.
for attention,
Like,
bro.
They fucking do that shit because they want attention.
I
And
don't
like
get what you get out of it.
Like you get so
come the
many
fuck
people
on,
on you. You get so many attention from other people. You're like, oh, are you okay and everything? Like, dude, no, just don't acknowledge it. Just don't. If they have a black profile, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm done. Besides, I know what Luke Smith is doing because he's actually doing the same thing for a reason, because it's part of marketing. Because the reason why for that is because we're in the light and dark saga. Literally, we're getting close to the darkness more than ever. Like, we're getting close with the pyramid ships, and we're gonna find out what they look like. That's okay. But with anything else, no, just no.
Like the other thing I love seeing on Snapchat is people taking photos of like the hospital floor, or like covering the camera, and so it's a black screen and saying no replies right now, not feeling good.
Dude, my favorite thing ever is when someone takes a sad profile picture or something, and they're like, I'm going to be off social media for a couple days. Don't even ask what's wrong. If you ask what's wrong, I'm blocking you. Like, wait. Don't post about it.
It's so
then
funny.
Yeah, don't post about it. The only thing I gotta say,
if you text them and then they reply to you instantaneously because you're like the only person that just went, "Hey, are you alright?" And they're just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, well, "Why are you making a whole fiasco?
Like, what do you
Where's
mean?
the fiasco for? Just don't be on social media. That's what I do.
Or
I'm
you
not on
text them
Facebook
and they're
anymore."
like,
honestly,
I don't want to
dude,
talk about it.
yeah, I used to be like that. I'm like, you know what?
Get out. Where's kick button? No, but like, teenagers do stupid shit. But if you're doing that shit as an adult, like you need, I know you need a wellness check probably. I don't know.
You
Fuck
do.
it.
Yeah.
Like, you need some help. If you're above the age of 18 and you still do that,
honestly,
you need help.
dude, the only thing I'm gonna have to say right now is that nobody fucking cares. Work harder.
Let's not say
Really do
that.
be like
but
that,
like,
though.
oh my fucking god!
This motherfucker's spitting right now, dog.
I'm spitting fast, straight fast.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's saying, but he's spitting right now.
No,
But
cap.
no, for real though, like, yeah, people need hope. Like, if you're putting a black profile like that and all that shit, dude, literally just get hope. Like, if you need to deal with your problems in silence, go for it. By all means, like, deal with it in silence, but become stronger in the end.
Yeah.
Because if you need a couple days, all right, take a couple days. Take a couple days, and like, gather your thoughts. Just don't go into it too much. Don't overthink. Don't get into your thoughts too much, because it'll end up fucking you up. Like, literally going through your thoughts, man. Like, it's gonna mess you up either way.
No, that's true.
Going like through all your emotions, because like I know there's like most of the girls where it's just like, oh, he's gonna cheat on me, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's not paying attention, blah blah blah. It's because I'm doing something. It's either I'm doing something, I'm busy, I'm doing schoolwork, or I'm doing editing videos or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, like, with regards to like Twitch and like maybe YouTubers, I have definitely met a few fake people where they only really want to talk to you because you have like, it's like
an enormous following or
it's not
subscribers.
Well, we're not massive Twitch streamers, so I can't claim that. But like it's because you have something to offer to them that they can't like have, or they just don't they can't provide for themselves, and so they decide to talk to you and be like, oh, do you want to go do this? Oh, let's go and do this in this video. Oh, let's go and do this shit. And then in the end, they really don't give a fuck. Like, they don't want to go and record. Like, you'll be like, oh, can we record a video together? They'll be like, oh, no, I don't really feel it. Oh, I don't really want to. Oh, I'm busy all the time.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
what I really fucking hate about the online platform as a whole, is that there's just so many people who are like fucking leeches. They just look at you
they leech off of you
as something to help them grow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why? Why?
No.
Don't fuck off. Okay.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, because
like,
I only see I see Zach and Marcus and whoever else is on my list as friends.
Yeah.
I don't plan to leech off of you. I plan to be your friend, dude. I plan to have a friendship with you.
Yeah, like if you guys turn around to me tomorrow and be like, I was like, can you help me record something? Can you help me like with a stream because I need an extra player? Like I try my best to do it. Do you know what I mean? If I could, but
Yeah,
like,
and which is understandable if you're
Yeah.
busy. Like I totally get.
like today, like
Because-
because the podcast, like I do apologize if I was late, but obviously, like
You bastard!
like-
You were late.
This
You
son of a
were
bitch
late.
was taking
You
the
son of a
longest
bitch.
fucking shit I've
I
ever seen,
needed a
dude.
shit, man. It was holding between my buttocks, man, for so long, and I was doing other things.
It's like a
at the
turtle
time.
poking its head out of its
Yeah,
shell.
totally. But like fucking, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, I try not to take the piss, but like, do you know what I mean? It's
Oh shit!
but like, we all have our own lives and shit goes on. Sometimes you can't make it to stuff. Like Joker can't make it to this episode and
Yeah,
the
and
previous
he's-
one,
he's-
but like we're
yeah,
fine
he's
with that
doing uni.
because
Yeah, he's
that's
doing
how-
uni.
Yeah, that's just how life is. Like, do you know what I mean? But we're not like mad at all. Like, he's always helped me out with videos. Like, whenever I recorded
Yeah.
previous shit. Do you know what I mean? That's what friends do. Like, and fake people won't reciprocate the same effort that you put into them. Do you know what I mean? That's like, and also just honesty as well. Like, don't be a fucking snake of the grass.
That's the big thing, right? Is that like I know that like Big Mac's not fake, and that like at least
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
he's not,
I'm not
dude. He's a
fake
hardworking
because
person,
like
bro.
he was doing like the fucking
Oh, he's
what
fake.
was it, like
Oh,
the,
he's fake.
Nah,
the
joking.
12-hour stream or some shit, and I was just like, hey dude, you want to play some shit? Like, I want to be able to like help people out. Like my friend Dave's a crack, and he was like doing a fucking 24-hour stream, and I was just like, yo
Oh,
dog,
God.
you want to play some Deep Rock Galactic? Like
Oh,
just like
fuck.
on some stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know,
That 24-hour stream haunted me forever.
Oh, fuck that. I can't do 24
dude,
hours.
the longest stream I've ever done is 12, and that's just because I was playing Red Dead 2.
Yeah, I've done
It was just 12 straight hours of me playing Red Dead 2, and that's the longest I've ever done, and I'm never going to go over that.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't want to.
Some people have said to me in my 12s, like, oh, you can do a few more hours. I'm like, I'm spent. Like, I can't.
I'm spent,
When
dude.
you're talking for like 12 hours long, as much as the 12-hour streams are fun, by the way, I've enjoyed every single one from like when I first started doing them to like I still do them now, which there will be another one for me soon coming. But yeah, like, it's just, I can't imagine going any more. Like, people who do 24-hour streams, like, how can you talk and be, like, entertaining for that long?
I'm jealous of them. You know, like,
I'm
my
really
shut off
jealous of that.
button is about at the 3-hour mark. I'd say around 3 hours, I just don't have anything else to talk about. So I
Yeah.
just, like, sit there and try to commentate over the fucking game.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Viewers
I don't
definitely
know,
help,
man.
though. Like, if viewers are in there,
Yeah.
like, keeping, like, you talking and, like, even if just talking about, like, even during my 12-hour stuff, so there'll be, like, off periods where I'm not really saying much, but I'm kind of just sort of talking to chat more than, like, you know, about, like, opinions and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and that's why like that's the best part of like why we stream on Twitch is because it gets us going, it gets us talking, it gets us all this stuff. And yes, you do have to talk on your own most of the time, but it's very exhausting. Like
It can be, yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of
Some days.
people don't understand that, too.
Yeah.
Where, like, they're like,
Facts.
oh, all you do is play video games and you make money off of it.
It's
and
not
I
just
literally
that.
have to explain to
it's
them.
not, it's
I'm
not
like,
just that, dude.
I literally have to talk for like 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like, it's if you want to try to do it, then fucking go ahead.
It's not even that.
But,
It's
like,
like figuring
it's
out
not
like
easy.
it's like getting all the game settings right, the FPS, making sure the stream's running smoothly, making sure your intro's working. Your like for me, I have a death counter and a timer is working. I have to make sure my chat's up. It's the
Like,
lighting
you
right.
gotta constantly juggle like the game
Yeah.
and chat and
when
people
something
just
goes-
don't fucking understand that.
And when something goes wrong, you have to sort it out there and then, or like people get a bit like, well, most people understand, but like, something's wrong, that's cool. But like, you know, if you don't sort it out, you've then maybe lost a potential viewer or something like that. It's
well, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Is that I feel like a lot of people look at live streaming just like they look at YouTube videos when they are not
They're
the same
two
thing
different things.
at all.
Yeah.
They are two very separate things because one, like, I don't want to knock people who make YouTube videos. I know that editing is a fucking bitch, but like, at least you can edit and have a final product that is great. When you're Twitch streaming, it's kind of like working in a factory where you have to constantly like check things and make sure things are running
and
fine to make a product. Yeah.
Go on,
pretty much. So yeah, pretty much with like Twitch streaming and YouTube, like it's crazy how you're able to like I've seen Markiplier, he makes stories out of thin air.
So it's PewDiePie back in the day.
Yeah, PewDiePie. And it's really impossible for me to make stories out of thin air because I don't have that very much stories to go on because I don't really think about that.
That's the thing about Twitch though. You don't have to be like Markiplier, PewDiePie, or
I know.
Show your ass
like I'm not trying to compare myself, but
yeah,
it's like really inspiring how like they do it, and that's why like it makes us it makes us talk.
Yeah.
Besides, like I try to make stories out of thin air as best as possible. I try to make as jokes as much as possible. I try to do whatever I can because it's only in the moment where I'm like, okay, so this is funny. I'm gonna make that joke because that's where it's funny. And if people don't get it,
I'm glad I have like a soundboard, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I have like a voice mod because it makes it so much easier for me to be playing like the forest, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in a cave, you know? Like, it makes the shit just like bounce so much easier. Where like, I don't know, like I did make YouTube videos for a little bit. It was hard, you know, like it if you don't have like a soundboard or a stream deck, Twitch can be a lot more fucking difficult than
which I don't have. I don't have a stream deck.
It is.
Yeah,
you need to invest in one if you ever get the money saved up
I am going to invest in one, 100%.
Honestly, just get the fucking small one because you can literally make folders like inside of folders. Like, I don't know why I got the XL.
I got told that the small, medium version are actually made by a Chinese company, and the big one, the 100 and whatever, I don't know how many buttons is on it, like the big version, the XL.
32.
That's actually made by Corsair, but the two smaller ones are made by a Chinese company. That's what I was told.
Can I pull this cord enough? Yeah, so I can pull this cord enough to show you literally all the fucking I have a lot of buttons, okay? I just told Fresh.
Oh my gosh.
I have these are my sound effects folders.
Oh my god.
And each one has a different sound effect. And then I have to press the back button.
Dude, what the fuck?
And I just have so many fucking sounds. Nope. Like, fucking many, dude. Nope. It's just ridiculous. And like, then I have to fucking keep up with like the buttons I push. Like in Streamlabs, if I push like the wrong button, then I can be stuck on my fucking starting soon screen the entire stream. Like, you gotta fucking juggle all of it. It's just fucking like, I even have GIFs. I have GIFs that I used on my stream for like a month, and then I realized like this is a lot more difficult than I thought it was gonna be.
I am looking forward to getting one actually though, because I really want to like see how it could like improve like my streams and stuff, like because I feel like it'd just be a lot easier to manage shit, like because half the time I have to tab out the game if I want to change the scene, whereas now I can just press a button. It'd be so much easier. But
10 out of 10. But yeah. So another topic, someone suggested to Zach on his Instagram page, or basically suggested to us about mental health.
I felt like we covered that though. Like we
covered some parts. Yeah, we just talked about some parts, but I don't think we talked about it fully. I think we can talk about it like more if we want.
I don't know. I don't think I have any more input on mental health.
Not to be. Yeah, we're not doing it to be a dick. Like we did talk about it quite a lot about different aspects of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Relationship and like how
there probably is a little more that we can go on, but like I mean, maybe we could just save that for another episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can say that for another episode.
Like go back over other subjects. It's not like we're not going to talk about mental health because we want to avoid that topic. It's just like there's so. A lot of topics have a lot of like diversity to them that can be outstretched, and like Joker being here as well would be like a better thing to talk about mental health because he's like he helps work for his friends setting up a charity, which is like a men's mental health charity that he's setting up after he finishes his schooling.
So I know what our next topic could be.
Oh god, here we go.
What's our next topic?
Chris Pratt is Mario.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god! He talked to me. Yeah, CoolAce talked to me about this earlier in the stream, and
Chris
especially
Pratt.
now.
You know, man, I just gotta give a round of applause for how fucking stupid Nintendo is.
Woo, yeah,
Give it up
yeah.
Do you know Jack Black is Bowser as well?
Dude, I'm actually excited for that. Okay, so listen, most of the voices are like great, right? I think Keegan-Michael Key as Toad is gonna be the funniest fucking thing to see. That is gonna be so fucking funny. And like Charlie Day as Luigi.
Wait, it's animated, right? It's not like
no, it's animated too. That's the funniest fucking part. Is that Chris Pratt is Mario, but they're gonna have Charles Martinet do cameos.
Yeah,
like.
Who would have been a better casting though? I don't think I don't even know who would even be a good casting for Mario. Like, why couldn't they just get the original like guy who did the voices for him to do it?
He's gonna be cameos in the movie. They're like, no, let's have Chris Pratt. Like, why?
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, when you see Chris Pratt, you don't imagine him playing a role like that. It just
I don't think of him as an Italian plumber.
No,
that does not jump to my mind.
Well, we'll have to see though. We'll have to see like
I'll give him a shot. You know, I heard that in the movie. I think it's called Onward, which is another animated movie. I heard that he's in it and he actually did really good.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen it. So the only things I've seen him in is like Jurassic World, Guardians of the Galaxy, and fucking Parks and Rec. Yeah. So like I don't really have much input to give on it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's ridiculous.
It's like the Borderlands film that's coming out as well. Like they've got Roland played by what's it?
Isn't it fucking like Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart's playing Roland.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude, that's the dumbest fucking
That makes no sense. Like
I get that Kevin Hart does have some serious movies, but none of those serious movies were animated.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think of when I think Kevin Hart in an animated movie is fucking Secret Life of Pets, where he was a bunny crying over a snake that just died.
Yeah.
Like that is the most that I think of Kevin Hart as that dude. I think he would be a not great choice for Roland because Roland, isn't he like not even that much of like comedy relief? Isn't he more of a serious character in the Borderlands games?
Yeah, well, no, Roland is kind of serious, but at the same time, he's kind of mental. So I don't. And also, he's quite big. And no offense to Kevin Hart, but you know,
how tall is Kevin Hart?
He's like 5'3", I think, 5'4". I don't think he's that tall.
How tall is if you search up how tall, the first thing that comes up is how tall is Kevin Hart.
Yeah. How tall is he?
Shit. He's 5'2".
No.
Oh my god, he's smaller than I thought.
So small. Dude, compared to The Rock,
is Roland from Borderlands.
Oh no.
Compared to The Rock, dude, he's so tiny.
7'3"?
I told you Roland was massive.
Oh
no!
I told you he was massive. It's a live action as well. You do realise it's live action.
Oh no! He's like 2 feet off, bro. What do you mean, dude? That is such a fucking dog shit choice.
I don't know how the film. I'm looking forward to both these films because I just want to see like. If they're either going to be so bad they're good, terrible, or they're going to be fucking amazing. But I'm not hopeful. Well, I'm not hopeful, boys.
So here's the thing, right? Is that like the trailers and shit came out for the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he looks like shit. And then they fixed him, and I actually watched the movie, and I really liked the Sonic movie.
Apparently,
I thought it was great.
Yeah, apparently it's quite good. Apparently, Jim Carrey's like really pulled it off in that film.
Yeah, well, that's even the thing, right? Is that I heard a lot of people are like, "Oh, Jim Carrey like carried that film," and I'm like, I don't know. I think the voice actor for Sonic did a really good job of like they did a great job of putting him in the world. Like I think some of the bits of that movie are hilarious. You know, like he doesn't know the main character of the movie, and the only reason that he knows him is because he would run by his house and stalk them when they were watching movies.
Yeah.
So the only thing he knew about the main character was that he watched movies and ate donuts. So literally the first thing he says to him ever is, "Hi, Mr. Donut Man." Like that is the first fucking thing he says. And I just thought that movie was so good, dude. If you guys haven't watched it, I think it's on like Hulu. So give it a watch.
I need to watch Detective Pikachu as well, because people also
no.
Ryan Reynolds wasn't going to be good as Pikachu, but apparently it just worked. It was just one of those things. It actually worked. I think
because he's a funny guy.
No, but like you just don't imagine it. But apparently, like it's people say it's one of the better like Pokemon films, and it just works together. Like that's
everyone said it was trash.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
It got good reviews.
I heard that the ending was dog shit.
Yeah,
because there was
the
like
ending was dog
this
shit,
plot twist where like everyone saw it coming, and it wasn't even a plot twist, and they treated it like one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't really know what it was, but I just heard the ending of the movie was pretty dog shit. But I heard overall it was a decent movie.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab my vape quickly. Also, there's a fucking fly in my room. It's flying in my face. I know.
Yeah, there's one in my room too. I hate it.
I kept like trying to bat it, like not disturb everyone, but I was just like,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, Zach. You're the fly.
Yo, this motherfucker's spinning right now, dog. Holy shit!
See, that's what I mean. I can make jokes in the moment because it's funny. I can make jokes in the moment because it's funny. That's where it happens.
That's
right
there.
Mate.
I'm the one doing all the editing, so that'll be cut out.
What?
Just put a bleep over what he said.
I have to listen to it as well because when I go through it, because I listen to all of it. So.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck, dude.
No.
Well, you know what movie I'm really worried for though?
What?
Venom 2. I think it might be.
Oh yeah,
bad.
Let There Be Carnage.
I hope it's good because I
Same.
really like Woody Harrelson. He's one of my all-time favorite movies. Zombieland is one of my favorite movies ever. That movie is so fucking good.
If you've seen True Detective, he's in that as well.
I haven't.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh,
I should watch it. I'll add it to my list.
The first season is so good. It's like really, really good. Like I think my mate lent it to me on DVD, and I like banged it out. It was so good.
Well, another thing about me is I guess I'm just sometimes blinded if a movie is dog shit because everyone said that Zombieland 2 was trash, but I fucking loved it, dude. I thought Zombieland 2 was really good.
Zombieland 2 was alright. It was not like as
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I watched the first Venom a couple months ago, and I actually really liked it. And I before that, I don't think I've never watched like a Tom Hardy film before, so I went into it with like no expectations, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So hopefully the second one's good.
I'm hoping so.
Maybe.
We want that Spider-Man and Venom film though, like the proper Venom in.
Dude, that'd be so sick if like Tom Holland's Spider-Man went up against like Tom Hardy Venom. Like that would actually be so fucking badass.
Garfield. Because
it's probably gonna be a crossover for sure.
Because apparently Marvel are losing their licenses at the moment for a lot of heroes because of some copyright law back in like because they're basically using like a licensed product that they essentially I think it's because they purchased it and now the original owners want it back, but they're trying to. Which is really weird, right? Because they tried doing the same thing with DC. They tried taking away Superman, but literally, this is gonna make you laugh, right? Disney have hired the same lawyer that defended DC against the same thing they're getting sued for to Marvel. So now he's defending DC, and now he's defending Marvel because he managed to win the case
Oh my
against
gosh.
DC.
He was playing both sides the whole time.
Yeah. So, but I would like it if I don't know if it'd be too family friendly if Tom Holland went and did it. I feel like Andrew Garfield deserves his third Spider-Man film to like send it off properly because I feel like
I've never seen the Andrew Garfield. Spider-Man.
Oh, I have,
didn't
and
watch
it was good.
The
It was
first
good.
one's good.
The first one was the first one's good. The second one,
Nah,
eh.
it was meh.
I heard the second one had literally like 3 special effects editors.
Only 3?
Like, no
Damn, they're
joke.
talented.
I heard that there were 3 people working on the special effects of that film.
Electro's
I don't know how
wasn't
true
even
that is, but
yellow. It was blue, and I was like, it's technically yellow, like in the original animated series.
I have watched like clips of that movie, and my favorite thing that I've ever seen in a Spider-Man film was when what's his fucking name? The guy who plays Electro, when his fucking like
Jamie
teeth
Foxx.
get fixed. My favorite part was when he's turning into Electro and his fucking teeth straight.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the one thing they decided to keep in the movie. They're like, yeah, we need his teeth to get fixed. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, jeez.
but I'm hoping the new Spider-Man film is gonna like live up to the expectation with the whole.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. Please, please, please let him be. In the movie. Please.
Bring him back.
I have high hopes
Oh.
for it, dude.
Same.
Funny enough, they are actually gonna try to make a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire.
If they did, I'd actually come everywhere.
Hold on, wait. Pause. Have you guys seen the video of Tobey Maguire and he's like being held up by paparazzi?
Yeah, in his car. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
No. A lot of the memes cut off the best part.
Really?
Is where hold on, I just need to pull it up, dude.
Is it where he says,
Toby-
"Get out of the way! I can't see. There's too many." There's
No,
cars,
no. That is not the best
Really?
part. That is not the best part.
This is an exclusive.
Hold on.
I've never heard of this. Like
Exclusive
I wanna know
content for everyone.
Let's see. Hold on. Where is it? Can I find it? Oh, wait. Fuck. I don't know if I can.
No.
Hold
on.
No.
Hold on, wait. Wait.
Spider-Man.
Where is it? Does this cut it off?
What did he say?
Look at that guy in the back.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, "Thank you, Spider-Man." That is the best.
Oh,
fucking...
my-
Like, no, I grew up watching Spider-Man on VHS, like the old animated show, which was a wicked show, by the way. It used to be on, it used to be called like Fox Kids or something, like a TV channel as a kid. And then, like, I then grew up watching, like, I played the Spider-Man games. I played the, you know, I watched the
dude,
films.
I played the fuck out of Spider-Man games.
Yeah, I played all of them.
played. I think the one I played the most, just because my disc for 2 got scratched. I played 3 the most because I had it on my PSP.
Oh,
So
man.
I played the fuck out of 3.
Ultimate Spider-Man was good as well for PS2.
Yo, that was the comic booky one, right?
Yeah, that was a really good.
That
game.
one was good as fuck, dude. I never hear people talk about that one. But that
they
one
had
was
Venom
really
in it. You
good.
played as Venom in it. The only thing that
dude.
annoyed me about that game was when you played as Venom, you had to keep eating people to get your health back because your health would drain over a certain amount of time, and eventually you would die if you didn't like keep consuming people, which I thought was really annoying.
Another superhero game I never hear people talk about, which I actually just recently heard like one person talk about it. Fucking like the Incredible Hulk game.
Yes,
I never hear people
Ultimate
talk about it,
Destruction.
but that was still the most badass thing I've ever seen as a video game.
It was.
Is taking a car, picking it up, ripping it in half, and then using it as
my
gloves.
Or,
That is the fucking most badass thing I've ever seen.
or picking up the bus and using it as a fucking skateboard. If you
Yes,
remember that.
dude.
Yes,
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my god, that game was
I remember
so
that.
good, dude.
it was.
Holy shit. No, but
We need like a Marvel like collector's like remake where they have like 4.
they need
Marvel
to just
games.
remake a bunch of those games.
Yeah,
dude.
just put it all
Like,
into one
honestly,
collection.
Spider-Man?
People would fucking kill for a remake of that Incredible Hulk game.
Oh, I would.
Honestly, I don't know which one was the best Spider-Man game out of all. Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2 or 3?
I say 2 because
A lot of people say 2. I think universally 2
the
is
swinging.
like the favorite.
It was a hard game. Like the boss fights were really difficult, but the swinging mechanics was like the best like that it's ever been. Apart from the PS4 Spider-Mans, like they're
Yo,
the only
PS4
thing.
Spider-Man is
Oh,
legendary.
it's so
okay,
good.
that game
Loved
is
it.
so
Miles Morales
fucking
though.
good.
I
need to play Miles Morales.
Same.
I haven't played it.
Everyone says it's good, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'm looking forward to the second one that they're making because they got Venom.
Yes, dude.
People
With Venom in it. Oh my god.
People were saying that you might not be able to play as Venom, but it'll be like how it was in the PS4 Spider-Man, where you play a section as him. But I kind of want to do that free roam with him, like with Miles and Peter and Spider-Man. Like I think that would just work as a dynamic very well. Insomniac are killing it, man, with the Wolverine game coming out as well. I'm so
dude, Insomniac is killing it with everything. Man. Like I'm starting to put them up there with like my favorite game company is Naughty Dog because they made the Jack and Daxter games, which are like my childhood favorites,
dude,
and then they went on to make Uncharted. Okay, like you went from making a badass platformer to making a badass summer action game. Like that's insane.
I'm gonna upset every Uncharted fan right now. Tomb Raider is better.
You're wrong.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not.
You're right.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Zach.
I never.
You're wrong.
I played one Tomb Raider game and I fucking hated it.
No, I played Uncharted 1 and I played a bit of the second and I just got so bored. But when I played Tomb Raider, I loved it. I loved Tomb Raider. I like the.
Don't get me wrong. Tomb Raider's not bad, but don't get me wrong. Tomb Raider's not that bad, but Uncharted, I think it has more of a, 10 out of 10 background for me. Yeah,
I think Uncharted's going for a different feel than Tomb Raider, and that I don't know. I played one of the Tomb Raider games. I think it was Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, and I thought it was decent, but like. When you play Uncharted 4, it like I know a lot of people kind of hate this in some games, but sometimes it feels like you're in a movie, which I like. If you're like watching I love like superhero movies. I love like stupid action, like all that shit. And like you're literally there's just like segments where you're just like on a fucking grapple hook, like getting slammed through like fucking shit holding up a bridge. Like I just thought that shit was so fucking fun.
The one game I regret not finishing was the PS4 God of War because I did enjoy it. The only thing, because I played the original trilogy. I was like the original trilogy God of War player. I don't like the puzzles. I felt like the puzzles just broke the flow of it in God of War for PS4, and that's what I didn't like. The cutscenes though, the fact it's all in one like camera motion.
Dude, that was so sick.
Amazing.
Especially like the intro to that game is fucking godlike. Where like you fucking zoom out from the tree and like you just like it just jumps right into it. I thought that shit was so fucking badass. I didn't play through the original God of Wars.
Oh man, you're missing out. God of War 3, man.
I played Chains of Olympus on the PSP.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's the only one I played.
But God of War 3 is like probably the best one for me because in terms
I have it on PS4. I have like the collectors.
I'd highly recommend God of War 3. Like God of War 3 is like they're all good in their own right, but 3 for me was like the best one. But yeah, I still rate By the way, I do rate God of War for PS4. I think it fully deserves, even though I didn't like it that much, it fully deserves Game of the Year, like 100%. I do not disagree with that decision.
I played it for like a solid couple weeks, and I put like tens of hours into it, and then at some point I just dropped it for like a month. And I thankfully was like, hey, I think I need to finish this game. And I actually went back and finished it, thankfully. But there was a chance that I wouldn't have finished it because that game, like, along with the puzzles, it just gets long, dude. Yeah. That's a fucking long ass
I don't think
game.
the puzzles are needed. I just feel like it broke the flow of things. Like, and I hated, like, standing there for, like, 15 minutes trying to work out, like, how to do a puzzle.
Yeah, like,
and
you're
I'm
just
not a puzzle
fucking,
fan.
like, pushing wood to like spin wheels and shit, and I'm just like, dog, I just want to fucking fight.
Yeah,
things.
can I just jump over this thing? Like, I know in like the originals they did have puzzles, but not like to this extreme, like how they changed it all. Like it was basically sort of like just pull a lever, it'll drop a door down, and there you go. But like in The PS4 one, I just felt like it was so unneeded. They could have taken the puzzle aspect or made it really simple, and it would have or not even been there at all, and I wouldn't have noticed a difference. I still think the game still would have been flawless, regardless. Just of how I still remember watching the E3 announcement of it, where Kratos steps out for the shadows, and people just losing their fucking mind.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what a
I
game reveal.
think the Leviathan axe is one of my favorite video game weapons, just because you could literally take it, like you're standing by that lake with just like the little hub area, and you just throw it, and you can see it go on for miles, and then you can call it right back.
I love that shit.
That was just one of my favorite things.
It's like you throw it at a bunch of people, and you literally call it back, and the way it goes back in his hand is like you feel like you're God of War. It's such like one of those just feel good games, and I love that shit. Especially that's what Spider-Man PS4 did for me. I felt like fucking Spider-Man when I was playing. That's what I love about it.
That's what a lot of people say. People are like, "Oh, I don't want to overuse the phrase," but I felt like Spider-Man. No, like, dude, you feel like Spider-Man in that game.
It's the same with the Batman Arkham series. You feel like fucking
combos in Spider-Man were fucking insane. Like, I could literally just like swing an enemy up, drop them back down, and then trap them, and like that kind of shit was just the best fucking thing.
Like they definitely were heavily inspired by the Batman games for that combat. But I think for superhero
I need to play the Batman games.
They're so good. I've got the collector's edition statue here, and another one down there as well. I've got the origin.
I think I have them all on Epic Games, but I heard the PC ports aren't that.
No, they're
good.
better now.
I don't know.
They're better now. They got they did get fixed.
I'll probably give them a chance then. The only Batman games I've played are the Telltale ones, which I actually thought
I played Batman
fun.
Vengeance on PS2. That's how far back I go. That was like OG PS2 game. But like with superhero games, that type of combat just works. I don't think it should be changed, like how it all works entirely, because I just think it makes you feel like them, and I think that's completely fine. If the combat was to never change, I'd still buy the games. Like we still got Arkham Knights coming out, and the Suicide Squad game, who's been made by the same people that developed this. But Gotham Knights
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady is so good, but Arkham Knights is being made by the people that made Origins, I think, if I remember
correctly. People not... Origins is like the worst out of them, right?
It's not a bad game, but it's definitely...
Yeah, I heard it's not bad, but it's definitely not as good.
No, it's at the bottom of like the pile, but it's still worth... If you play through all three of them, you might as well play Origins, because I still think it's worth the time to play it, because it's definitely still... Yeah. Like, you know, you got like Joker in it, Bane, and like sort of all the origins of it, and it's not too bad, so...
Yeah, like I need to get into Batman, right? Like I literally have all the movies, but the only one I've seen is, I think it's Begins or Beyond. I don't know. It's the one where the kid gets lifted up by the bunch of bats when he falls in the hole.
I think it's Batman.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, that's like the old one, Batman with nipples.
I watched that, and then in theaters, I watched Batman v Superman.
Oh, same.
And
oh my god,
that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had.
I nearly walked out. I nearly walked out halfway through. The only thing that saved it is when they started fighting, and even then, it was like, you had to get to the end of the movie for Batman to legit be doing some shit. And
Marsha, why'd you say that name? Like, it's just the dumbest fucking.
I feel like Ben Affleck didn't get given enough chance as Batman. I think he could have been a really good Batman, but he was directing the solo Batman film, but then he got taken off the project because it was like the higher ups didn't agree, and he needed more money for this, and like it just fell apart. But I am looking forward to the one that's coming out with Robert Pattinson, though. I hope it's going to be good. I hope.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Even though I haven't really seen most of the Batman films, I think that's going to be really interesting. I remember seeing the trailer and seeing him just like beat the shit out of some guys. I'm like, all right, this might be really good, you know. But I've only seen 2 DC films in theaters.
Damn.
Okay, and one of them is Batman v Superman. And the other, which a lot of people say was good, I didn't care for it, was Wonder Woman. I watched Wonder Woman in the theater, and I thought it was.
I'm sorry, but I thought the director made her look stupid. If I'm being quite
There was
honest,
a whole
literally.
argument with that as well. Like, apparently he was very
Yeah.
like cruel to the actress or something because she was like, I don't
Oh,
feel like
jeez.
doing this, and apparently he was like, you will do what you're fucking told, like, or something like that. I can't remember. It was
That's
Yeah,
the one
this is the
thing-
part where they made her look stupid. Is like, oh, take me to Ares, take me to the war. What the fuck? Are you
I didn't
stupid?
see it, so I can't comment.
I saw it. I fucking saw it, and I
it
just
it sucks that actresses get treated like that. Like it sucks because it's my favorite horror film ever, but she was treated like shit in The Shining.
Yeah,
Stanley Kubrick
Oh,
treated
yeah.
the actor for Wendy like complete dog shit. Like
Yeah.
she literally threw up several times on that set.
yeah.
oh
She was treated fucking terribly, and that pisses me off. But goddamn, that movie's just so fucking good.
It is.
You
It's
know?
long, but it's worth the watch though.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
movie, but that is my favorite scary movie.
Yeah.
all right. Don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Are we out of time or?
Yeah, I was about to
do we
say,
wanna
should
keep
we
going?
wrap it up, boys? Like, do we want to outro it, or
Yeah.
do we want one final say? We can't have outroing it. Why are you licking your lips like that? Like, suggesting.
I don't know.
seductive
Hey,
bro.
whoa,
Like, fuck,
calm
I
down
did-
there,
what
buddy.
Final
You're
topic
getting
do
a
you
little
want?
sus.
Sorry,
You're getting a little sus there.
All right. Fuck it. But yeah. Let's wrap this up, boys. But yeah. Thank you for anyone that's watching. If you got to this part of the video, please like hit the like button. Please consider subscribing. Join the Discord server if you want to talk to any of us. Also post questions as always. We'll do a segment in the future when we do get some questions in about like, I don't know, people's opinions and stuff, or like just questions you want to ask us as always. But yeah, this has been the Degenerates podcast, episode 4. I've been BigMacKaz along with FreshDudeGaming and CoolAceTv. If you guys want to say goodbye, I guess.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Make sure to follow CoolAce, by the way, guys. Please
Links
go follow
all-
this guy.
Links all down
Links
below,
are
boys.
links are down in the description.
click
Go follow
my
all of us.
links.
Oh my
Click his
God.
links,
Now do it.
and make sure to click Zach's OnlyFans because he shows his toes.
Do it.
Bro. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, remember, T. Martin's dogs scam those kids.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Ah, yeah, you said the truth.
Let's go.
Oh shit.